Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Auto Magicians. Today with me, Ralph, and our today's topic will be logical gates. You now may ask yourself what a logical gate is and how they work and how many different ones there are and what it has to do with the binary system. But I will try to explain all of these questions in this video, and you will see that these few gates I will show to you will be the base to build your very first own software. Alright, let's start with the AND gate. The AND gate is one of three gates I would like to show to you today. They are the most basic and easiest ones, and yeah, the AND gate is the first one. I already draw them here on the paper so you can see two different symbols on the top and on the bottom. They actually mean the same, but this in the top is the US version, and on the bottom it's the European version. So it depends on where you are working or learning or whatever, how you draw it. I like the European style better. I am from Europe, I'm used to it, so you better get used to it too. So this block actually uses the most easy and simplest information or input information to build an output. So it's actually just a yes or a no. What is a 0 or a 1? So the 0 is the no and the 1 is the yes. What we automaticians call a false and a true. So we only have these two informations in the input. So let's say A and B are our inputs and Z is the output. Alright, then I've got a table for you prepared that shows the only possible input constellation here for these two inputs. That means we have the A input right there and B input right there and Z output. Alright, we've got the 0 and 0 and 1 and 1, and these are the four combinations possible with these two inputs. Alright, try to help me to find out what the output could be. If we have an AND gate, that means that we need both inputs, of course, to make the output true. So when we have false and false in the input, of course we've got a false in the output. And also false and a true is not enough because we need both going through this gate. So this is still a 0, same for the other direction. And only if we have A and B true right here, then we got a true in the output too. That's how it works for the AND gate. Okay, let's have a look for the next one. It's the OR gate. Actually, it's as easy as the AND gate because the name already says it all. The OR gate just has two inputs like we had it before with the AND gate. And like before, also on the top it's the US version, on the bottom it's the European version. We have two inputs, A and B, and one output, it's Z, and here we just need one input to be true to make the output true. So actually every one of these gates, also the AND gates, can have more than two inputs, of course. So let's say 10, then for the OR gate just still one input is necessary to make the output true. So in this example, of course, when we have two zeros in the input, then we have a 0 in the output. but now only B is enough to make an output true with the OR gate. So this is true, and this as well, because both is more than enough right now. Okay, so that's how an OR gate works. And I've got one last for you. It's the NOT OR negation. This one is the most simple one. It just has this symbol, and it just switches the input to the output or inverts it. So this one is an easy one. When we have a 0 in the input, we've got a 1 in the output, and the other way around, of course. So with this one, you can just change the signal input of a sensor. If you don't want to have a 1 in this point, you just turn it around and can use the other signal you would like to have. In the end, we've got a little exercise for everyone who's interested and wants to use the skills he just learned. This exercise is close to the one I showed to you already, so it's about having a 1 or a true on the output Z. This time you've got more inputs, so it's A, B, C, and D. And I want you to tell me which inputs have to be true and which have to be false to make the Z output true. So it's not too hard. Use a truth table, that's very important. I want you to try it by your own to find a way to make a table with 4 inputs now. And write it down in the descriptions. What do you think what the solution is? And I will give you some hints to prepare the truth table next week. And yeah, let me know what you think. And don't be confused if you find more than one solution for this problem, because there are more. And next week I will show to you why there's a logical reason for that. We are coming to an end now, so for more tips and how-tos, subscribe to this channel and visit our website at theautomagicians.com. See you next week. Have a good one.